I am a single mother, and I had my son Braden when I was 17. Braden is biracial, and his father is black. And so when I vote, I don't only take into consideration my own experiences and my own what benefits me. I try to vote with the experiences and the needs of other communities in mind as well. My son is a huge reason in why I vote. The fact that he is biracial, he will have a very different experience than I have had. And that's not something that I can ever relate to or try to explain to him. And so when I vote with that in mind, that, we need policy that holds people accountable, and I want to make sure that my son can grow up and be himself without having to take those extra precautions, without having to constantly be aware, and also without having to live with the fact that maybe other family members don't have to, but he still does. And that's a very difficult thing to explain to a child. He's 7. He just turned 7 in June. I have a lot of mentors and a lot of people in my life that I consult about it, right? Because I have not had those experiences. I've witnessed some of them, but I will never be able to relate to that. And so, I think it starts young. It starts with books that we read. It starts with, having to have that difficult conversation of, hey, someone may treat you differently because of this. And it is difficult, and it is something that, he's already encountered throughout his life. And whether it's in an innocent way, like a classmate asking a question or making a comment, or maybe in a way that he doesn't understand, like someone making a derogatory remark. A lot of those conversations I end up having to have with him, and they're difficult, and it is difficult for me to explain to him an experience that I've never had, and it's hard to answer the questions that he has, like why, or what does this mean, is this how it's going to be when I'm older? Or he walked in while we were watching the news, and they were showing clips of George Floyd, and having to have those conversations with him is heartbreaking, but so necessary. My name is Georgia Miller. I'm passionate, and I vote.